Hey everybody, welcome to an episode of Jaybird TV. Hope you're having an awesome day. Getting started on a yellow V4 V5. Most of the climbs today are going to be on the left side of the prow, getting a little bit powerful. So this one is pretty classic monkey bar jugs. Just going to start by crossing my way up to the feature, getting a pretty good hold, left foot out, and a big toss. Pretty simple, fun movement here. Hey, just want to give a huge shout out to Boom Floof, super OG supporter of the channel and my first Patreon supporter. So Boom Floof, thank you so much, my dude. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, feel free to find me on Patreon. I will be using that to better the channel. So I appreciate all that. Getting the down climb here, an awesome way to warm up and to really stretch the body out. Force you to feel the weight in your feet and work on that technique as well. Next up, I have a pink V4 V5. Pretty similar, going to be jugs moving up the left side of the feature there. Nothing too crazy. Usually because of the incline on the prow, they're not going too nuts with the V4 V5s. So once again, just getting warm. Still climbing, just super slow and static. Have been working on some more dynamic movements, doing a lot of board climbing, but slow and steady wins the race. Just a few jugs, pull out the finish, and done. I would say in general, this set is like a little bit of extremes. A lot of the green tags are a little bit soft, a little bit easy feeling. The orange tags, there's a mix where they're kind of right where they should be. There's two that are pretty hard, two that are pretty easy, and the black tag is really tough. So we'll get to that one later. I'm loving X. Pretty interesting flow on this orange V4 V5. So starting in a Waco hold, you go out right, walk your feet up, and instead of matching, I choose to just go up left and then bump it up. You have kind of an interesting bit here where you need to smear, walk your feet up, and then stem between these two features. And I choose to get a really high foot for some reason on this go. Doing a hand foot match there. And thankfully all jugs to finish there, but pretty fun movement. Gotta get a little creative figuring that out. Hey, so exciting news. Ethan, who's been in quite a few videos before, and I are gonna be making videos on Tuesdays from now on. So if you have any great challenge suggestions, let me know. Something fun. Ethan has been climbing stronger than me, so maybe we could do like, you know, fail descent, eat some hot sauce, and you guys can see me suffer, it'll be awesome. Yeah, yellow V6, V7 here. This one's very balancy. So getting a guest on, I'm trying to get a high foot here and rock my weight up. The right hand is pretty good. The left hand is not really supporting any of my weight. So I need to just stand up only using the feet. So get that low start, going up right to the Gaston, get my left foot on, and here, trying to get my left foot a little higher. There's another foot chip, and then one more foot chip I'm trying to get my right hand to. But I opt to go right hand up first, and that's not the move there. That right hand hold is pretty bad. They're really forcing you to get high feet and stand up in order to use that to go out to those two better holds above and to the right. So I get the higher foot right out the gate, and you'll see that I match, and then I grab that, but really just try and stand up, get that right foot planted, and that allows me to then go up slow controlled there. Double Gaston, quite a few of those in this route. And I felt a little bit stuck here. I knew I wanted to go out right to the undercling, but I felt a little sketchy. So I just kind of go out, undercling on the foot chip, move my left foot up, bump the left hand up, and that side pull is pretty bomber, and I can get set up here now with that undercling as well. And another little fun conundrum. It was tricky getting up to the finish here. Thankfully, I'm able to get my feet up, trust them, and get set up for that finish hold. Getting the finish on that one. Pretty awesome route. Very technical, forcing me to get clever and figure the bait out. Can't just power my way through, which I can on some of the routes on the prow. So pretty happy with that one. Up next, this is an awesome route. So V6, V7, those black holds are really positive, but the way they're set is really creative, and you'll get to see in a second here. So starts down low in those big horns, go up left, I get a right toe hook, match, and then it's a bit of a dynamic move out, feet cutting, throwing them back on. You have a jug for the right hand. The left hand feels really bad there, but you can get your feet high, step into it, match, and then toss up left, which actually felt pretty tricky and a little bit desperate. From there, we're able to bump the right hand out, get a toe hook set, but both the right hands didn't feel great. So trying to figure that out. I was getting a little pumped, so I decided to jump for the top and thankfully got it. There's someone cheering me on in the gym, which really helped, gave me a little bit psyched to jump for the finish on that one. Super awesome route. I love when positive holds are used in a difficult manner. All right, taking a step down in difficulty, pink V6, V7 here. This one's all pinch power, all positive holds, and they're set in a way where you can really utilize your feet well. So getting a heel hook right out the gate. There's Kelsey hopping in the background, brushing off a green hold for somebody. Bump in the left hand, get it come through, get some high feet, and to stand right up to the feature there. This movement's pretty easy, and I feel really strong on this angle right now. Getting the send. That one would make a really solid V5 in my opinion, but gotta have some good entry-level orange tags. Next up, definitely taking a step towards the more difficult with this black V6, V7. Crimpy, this is all finger intensive. Starts on that bar pinch, the left foot out. Go left hand up, walk the right foot through, or rather left, right heel hook. And I have some pretty weird beta here, so I cross over, get a high foot, and then I bump here. That's why. Not very smart beta. You see, I change it up in the next few attempts here. Spoiler alert, I don't send this go. This top sequence is pretty tricky. So it's a dead point going up that right hand hold, and it's just slick, not very positive, not a massive edge to grab, and you're barn dooring because only your left foot's on. So swinging the foot over, getting the heel hook, going right hand up, getting that left foot on. I'm gonna cross. And I was gonna bump the right hand from down low. So you see my foot popped off. And giving it another try here, so. You know what they say, third time's a charm. Crossing up, I'm gonna bump this time from down low. Readjust my hands. And now it's a bit easier to go left hand to that, and then bump out. I'm really crimping and bearing down hard here. Going up right, and you can't stick it. This felt really difficult. So I had set that one before, interestingly enough. That's one of the few climbs I had done before that session. So I came back another day, and this is like the third climb I did. So I was a little bit curious. You'll see I have a slightly different beta here. So before I was going left hand to that final hold, but here I actually go right, which does help a little bit getting set up. And I didn't worry about crimping so hard. I stayed a little more open hand and was able to stick that. Just felt much stronger, getting my right feet on here to go up to finish. And stoked to get that one. Did take me the next session in order to send it. Was feeling a little bit hard, but pretty fun stop. Really had to stay with it. Up next, this is the black tag on this set. So V8, V9, this thing is pretty tough. I would say it's at least a 7B plus or 7C. So crux, the finish and the start. So starts on the left and right hand, you're smearing down low, which you can't really see in the shot, doing a heel hook, and then going up right. Move looks pretty simple from afar, but there's something about the angle and the holds just feels really tough. The heel doesn't want to stay, the hands don't offer that much, and when you go up right and grab it, your left foot isn't on anything and it really wants to pop off. So this is me just trying to piece out the next sequence. It's a little bit difficult to see, but there is another screw on the upper lip of the feature. There's actually one on, not the very top, but on the left and right side. So I'm just trying to work out right after the starting crux here. So going left, getting that right foot up, grabbing this pinch. And yeah, this one's just feeling very tough for me. So this is my next session. So I'm feeling pretty fresh, I'm feeling pretty good here. Sticking that right move, and then you go out left, and it's just a dead point, your feet cut for sure. Swing over, get the right foot. I'm just trying this in isolation now. And yeah, I don't know what it is about these slopey holds, but really just struggling on them. It doesn't feel like a lack of power. It feels more like a lack of maybe just how placement and technique. So trying to bump it up there. I know that's the way, but it's feeling tough. So I climb on here just to feel this holes on the feature, and they're pretty bomber if you're set up on them. You go left to undercling, and then you want to walk your feet up from there. So figure out, try and piece it together from the start once again. Going up right, tossing out left, and unable to stick that. That is the first crux, is going out left. I just came right off that. Was feeling a bit frustrated, so I decided to go on the Kilterboard. Sorry, my voice is so trashed. I've been yelling a lot. And this is corn nuts. This is a V8 at 60 degrees, so the incline pretty severe. A lot of finger power. Keeping everything nice and tight, squeezing the core. And I'm just kind of crimping my brains out on most of these holds. Thankfully, it's a good finish hold. Able to get that foot on, get a high foot, and get the send on that one. Felt a little bit desperate, but happy to send. And after not getting a black tag down there, I'm like, can I climb V8? Yes, I can. Just a tough set. Something about just the pure power of the Kilterboard has just been really appealing to me as well. I mean, not that there isn't technique in trying to figure out the best beta, but I know it comes down to a lack of power. And Barklava, super fun route. I love that one. Last move, definitely the crux. Happy to get the send on that. So this is my first day session. I also went up to the Kilterboard. This is gonna be 40 degrees. So much less steep, you can definitely tell from the shot. I know it's always hard to give the angle justice, but 40 does not feel too bad at all. Big cross move there. High foot, match it up. And then get that finish hold. And that is gonna wrap this video up. Thank you so much for watching. Much love, peace.